first sight of the tallest ever.
I'm Lauren, the video creator, and he's Lucas, the music producer. We've created an online company that helps DJs and artists start their music careers, which allowed us to quit our 9-to-5 jobs that we hated and to sell everything in LA to live around the world. Now, we live in a new country every month. I'm the one in charge of the research, travel, food, and documenting the whole experience. And I want to share it all with you.
Hello and welcome to what I eat in a day in Spain. So this is going to be a day full of me eating in Spain, and also you're going to see some sights because I'm going to be going to some amazing sites here in Spain, in Barcelona. And I'm going to try to stick to eating Spanish food, or Catalan, which is Barcelona area food in general, but you know, if you buy it here, it must be Spanish, right? So for breakfast, we already had a chocolate croissant with Nutella in the center and like a little thing of espresso. Lucas really enjoyed that. I also thoroughly enjoyed that. That was delicious. And now we are headed to the first set of sites that we're gonna see. Today is all about the architecture of Barcelona, which may sound boring, but it's not, because Antoni Gaudí, and I'm probably saying that wrong, is a famous architect that did like a bunch of different buildings here in Barcelona. So we're gonna go see his work. They say that when he graduated, the director of the school said, we either gave the diploma to a madman or a genius, and time will tell. So it's up to you to decide when you see his works today. Now, he is famous for the modernisme. I'm saying that so butchered, but it's basically like modernistic type of design, but we're talking like modern, like late 1800s, early 1900s, not like modern now. So he says his style is very organic. That means he doesn't like straight lines. He likes stuff that's found in nature. He was quoted as saying his style is unnaturally natural, so you're gonna see that today. And some other things you wanna look for today: parabolic archways, organic shapes, fanciful chimney pots, colorful tiles, cone-shaped towers, mosaic covered surfaces, tree-like columns, and exquisite details. So be on the lookout for those today. Our first stop is La Sagrada Familia, which is the church that's still under construction today, that Antoni Gaudí started in 1882. So that's a few hundred years that it's been going. Okay, we have made it to La Sagrada Familia, you guys. Probably butchering that because my Spanish is not the greatest, but look how cool it is. It is huge in person. You have no idea. Oh my gosh. Well, so 1882, Gaudí was doing this. He spent his entire life basically doing it. His last 14 years, he took no more projects and just focused his entire attention and time on this. And by the time he died, still only 25% was done. He started dressing kind of like a peasant, and so he got hit by a tram actually on his way to the church. And they thought he was homeless, so they took him to like a hospital that doesn't like treat you right away, and he died of his injuries because they didn't know who it was and he didn't have any identification on him, and they thought he was poor. So it's like a sad story at the ending of his life. But anyway, we're gonna go in and tour it, and I'm gonna find out so much more about it. Apparently the interior is like a forest and the exterior is like the life of Jesus. We'll find out more. That's just what I know. Whoa, we made it in for the tour. It's so tall. Ooh. Super modern, you can tell. It's supposed to look like a forest. I don't know. It's insane in here. Wow, wow, wow. The detail, the colors, everything is insane in here. Wow, 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 wow. What is it? What is the detail on this? What is it even? You amazed? Yeah, Lucas had no idea what to expect. This is definitely the nativity part. Yeah. Look at that.
The wise men are on the left.
This is Jesus even.
Yeah.
Mary and Joseph. There's a cow. You can see the old stone and the new. They got the big towers still to build, but these are the small ones. These are 100 years old, and these are new. Old or new. Pillars aren't straight. Go out and they go out. The light from these stained glass windows go here. And Gaudí said, the light is the painter. More light is a painter. Wow. This is the first pillar of the church actually. And it stood by itself for years. So they didn't have any others done. And of course he's buried here. But it's down there in the crypt, if you can see it, with the candles lit by it, but that's where he's buried. Down there. me, but it is to see the ceiling. We just finished the tour. It was so amazing. I think I was able to fill you guys in with what was going on throughout the tour because he was talking to us through our like headsets. So I was like, dang it. So I had to repeat everything, and everyone in the group was like looking at me like, why does she keep repeating everything to her camera? It was so funny, but it was amazing. I found out like a lot more. He's actually buried here in the crypt. You just saw that. And the way the lights come in through the windows, the light show and everything, this ceiling. Did you guys expect this? Lucas sure didn't. I had seen the pictures ahead of time because I researched the crap out of it, but look how epic this modern is. What did I tell you guys to look for? This church has like all of the elements. Anyway, we're gonna go have a snack now, and I'll show you what we eat there, and then we are headed to a house of a rich person that Gaudi actually designed, so we're gonna go to that after that.
We are here in Mari, and we are supposed to get these ensamadas. So we're getting one of those, and Lucas is getting like a little mini sandwich or something too, which is gonna be delicious. Oh gosh, hot chocolate. We're gonna get that later, don't worry. Look at all the stuff they have here. And look how cute it is. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. We're gonna order this time, huh? Hola. Para mí, ensamada, una ensamada. And that's what Lucas got. Okay, gracias. Where should we go? I think right here is perfect. So you can take pics. So I'm excited for this. Lucas is very excited for that. Am I right? Take a bite on camera. Let's see how good it is. That's the second croissant Lucas has had today. Good? Yes. You guys see, it's like a prosciutto ham. Ooh. I remember those days. And then this is a sweetbread, so we're gonna nibble on a little bit of that. Okay, we are going to try this sweetbread. This is the best I can do with my camera right now. Let's not mess up the lipstick. Oh, this looks good. You guys can kind of see that. Delicious snack, really hit the spot. I loved mine. It was very subtle taste. It was just sweet bread. It was so good though. And Lucas enjoyed his croissant with the yamon, I think is pronounced. Anyways, we were on to see Casa Mila. And what is cool about this one is that the outside looks like a stone because he used a lot of stones from the quarry. So it has the nickname La Pedrara. I can't say it right now, but maybe after the tour. Anyway, what happened was Spain used to own Cuba, and then they got into a fight with the US, a war, and the US won Cuba and Spain lost it. So all the rich people who lived on the island of Cuba had to come back to Spain, and so they wanted to build awesome, grand, amazing mansions, so they hired architects to do so in this entire area. It's called the Apple of Discord, which means basically a long line of like beautiful houses that like famous architects from the late 1800s, early 1900s built, and Gaudi built this one. He built the last place we were at, the church, and now he's built this house for some rich dude. So we're about to discover the inside and what else there is to know about it. So, excitement?
Oh yeah, this is gonna be really cool. It looks so crazy on the outside.
Yeah, it already looks very interesting on the outside. Here, check it out. It's a huge building. Really big.
Nice headphones. Okay, you start the tour out at the top, which is the roof, and look at all these different, I think these are fireplaces, but they're like clay pot fireplaces, and they have so cool of designs. I mean, look at this. Wouldn't you come up here if you were like living here and have a drink or whatever?
This is like the coolest place ever to have a party.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Whoa, don't look down though. That's where we were before at the beginning, but I'm not gonna look down because I'm afraid. But you can see like all the different sites actually. The headphones are just playing music, which is kind of cool. It like really puts you in the mood. When it's not talking, they like do music that like puts you where you are. This is automatic throughout the entire thing. Pretty awesome so far. You ready to go see some more?
I'm ready.
All right. We took some pictures up here, so you can check our Instagrams to see what we got. There's some good ones. There were some good ones. Even more back here. Yeah. My legs are kind of sore from that walk up.
Oh my god, the stairs. Leg day.
I don't know, leg day indeed. España. España. You just whisper España. You can see the sea, Lucas. Do you see the ocean back there?
Can you see the sea?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my
You can see it
gosh.
over there too.
Lucas hit his head on the roof. That's how tall he is.
Are we gonna go back up? Because I didn't get to say it properly. Bye.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, Lucas. This is the attic. Whoa. This is a cool attic. Servants did the laundry and hung the clothes up to dry here. This is the house. This is a model of it. That's where we just were up here. Cool. See it, Lucas? So Gaudi loved nature and wanted everything to look like nature, and that's why you see like designs that he used, like corn on the cob, pine cones, skulls, these gourds, and he built things to look like this. This is what he believes to be the best way possible, apparently. I think it looks awesome, so can't disagree. Shells, so these are different furniture that he had designed for different places. These were designed for the house we're going to next, so remember these. This is the children's room. Nearby the maid's room, so that the maid could take care of the kid, of course. They're there.
Doesn't it look like Ariel's grotto?
Yes, it totally does. This is the servants area. And this is where they used to cook. We are now in a wealthy attendance area. This is their apartment. This is their dining area. Wow. So cute. Wow. So many balconies. Down to the street we were just on. Bedroom right here. Wow, I love the bed frame. That's really cool. This is a sculpture of Gaudi. That's what he looked like, guys. This is the genius you've been seeing today. He's the man, as Lucas
I
said.
can't grow a beard like that, so I'm not a genius. You have to be able to fill in the sides.
Oh, is that how it is? Gotta have that.
Yeah.
How is Casa?
That's crazy.
Mila. I think it's Mila.
This is
Mila?
Yeah,
Mila.
I think it's Mila. This is crazy, even like the staircase.
What was your favorite part of this whole place? The roof when we were up there? That was pretty cool, huh?
This staircase is also pretty insane.
Yeah.
If you look at the way
It's so cool. Look at the coloring and stuff. Oh, this is where they used to drive in their horse and buggies. And then they could walk up to their apartments. Oh, look. And then they would go park their buggies down there.
Yeah.
Wow. Gaudi thought of it all, you guys. I mean, seriously. It was really cool. I love the apartment. Oh, I want like that decoration in my apartment. I'm still also listening to the tour at the same time I was talking to you, and it's confusing me. Okay, I have to like show you guys the staircase even more. Look how cool that is. I mean, I don't know if it's as cool as it is in real life, but yeah, this house was amazing. Gaudi did a great job. It's very like whimsical and like interesting, as is most of his stuff. Very like curvy, and like everything was placed really interestingly. There was actually a lot of drama when he was making this because it looked so different and interesting on the outside. Everybody in the neighborhood hated it. They were like, it doesn't match with the rest of these, you know. These are like very like upper class, you know, families that lived in this area, and they were kind of like, it's ugly and it's weird and we don't like it. But they had a lot of tenants that lived here actually. So it was one person's mansion, but they rented out different rooms to different families that were like either visiting or still, you know, pretty rich families and that sort of thing. They had an entire servants' quarter, as you saw at the beginning of this, where all the servants lived and did all the work, and then they did all the laundry in the attic, and then the chimney pots at the top were so cool. I'm sure you guys saw a lot of the modernisme like type of designs all around, but really cool. Can't wait to see the next one. But right now, we're gonna have some lunch. We're gonna get tapas. There's nothing more Spanish than tapas. There probably is, but that's how I feel right now because I'm hungry. And then maybe some dessert, and then on to the next casa. Tapas of the day. So many choices. This is when your Spanish comes in handy. Also, we got house wine. We got the red. Safe choice, since we're not really wine people. But we thought we needed wine to have tapas with, so wine is what you get. Salud.
Salud.
Oh my gosh, it's
delicious.
muy bueno. Delicioso. Okay, ordered a bunch of tapas. We'll see if they're large or if they're small. We ordered a bunch of veggie ones for me. We got a couple meat ones for Lucas. And they're probably gonna be delicious. Can't wait to see what they look like. Hello, this is for you. Thank you.
What is that?
No one knows. First bite of a tapas ever.
Phenomenal.
So far we have the Greek salad, as you guys saw, and now we have the calamari, and it's absolutely delicious. How's your croquette?
This is really, really good.
Do you wish you got more? You can still order more, but there's a lot coming, so I don't know. Candied artichokes. Candied artichokes.
Good.
Can't be mad about candied vegetables. I mean, sounds like an oxymoron, but delicious. Look at all that tapas stuff. Oh my god. We're sitting at a bar, at a tapas bar. We're sitting at a bar, at a tapas bar. I mean,
how much better can you
you
get?
can't get better than that. Plus wine. Lucas got this pork loin sandwich with cheese, and he's about to take a bite, I think.
I didn't realize how much there would be.
Yeah, they said it was big. They said grande. See it. Wow. What's it like?
It's delicious.
This is mine. Asparagus and mushrooms. It's gonna be delicious, I know it. Are you gonna eat any of this? He says he's gonna eat some of the vegetables, but I don't know if he will or if he won't. Oh my gosh.
Good mushrooms?
That's good. This is classic. This is the first Spanish dish I've ever tried. It's a Spanish omelet. It's just potatoes and eggs, basically.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It has onions in it too, but hey, oh wait, I did take a picture of it on Instagram. You are lucky. You are lucky. You are lucky. We also got another glass of wine because you have to, I think. Oh, Lucas is trying it. Hits the spot. Oh man, that looks good. Look at this. Wow. We just finished with the tapas. How were they?
Good.
It was great. They're like little tiny dishes of deliciousness, basically, is what it is. Although some of them were larger than others, right?
Larger dishes of deliciousness.
So you get a variety of deliciousness. You don't have to like order menued item with sides. You just order a lot of sides, basically. Now we are on to chocolate right here. This is supposed to be Spanish chocolate for a little dessert, you know? You gotta have a little dessert. It's what I eat in a day in Spain. You have to. Lucas is already in. Wow, he's already in. Oh, look, back there they have the espresso machines you were talking about. All the bars of chocolate. We got some truffles. We got some truffles. What shall we get?
Everything. They all look so good.
For dessert, we decided on a lemon tart and a milk chocolate hazelnut eclair, as well as a little baby shot of espresso. Lucas needs it for the next casa. All right, let's dig into
Should
these.
I go for it?
Yeah, I think you should.
Okay, here we
This
go.
place is known for their chocolate, so. The eclairs are so cute. I feel like eclairs are the right size here, but in America, eclairs can be like huge. I think we have to try the lemon one on camera. Like, no.
Lemon one.
Oh, it's stuck to the plate.
Oh,
Oh.
you'll get it.
It was stuck by chocolate. Lucas's favorite.
I love
He
lemon.
loves lemon. Delicious desserts, and now we are on to Casa Batio, which is another one of Gaudi's masterpieces, another family that told him to do a house for them. But this one, he said, he was inspired by the Mediterranean Sea. So yeah, it's very colorful. I've seen pics, and I'm very excited. There's scaffolding outside of this one. Oh man, you guys might not be able to see it, but at least the inside will be fun. Well, I know there's scaffolding, but if you guys could just imagine what it's like behind it, I think the inside will tell us a better story. There's a lot of restoration going on, but you know what? It is low tourist season, so this is when they would do the restoration. It's a virtual reality to see what it looked like back in the day.
I wonder, I thought they didn't match.
Whoa, so cool. We have to go this way still. Now we are outside. admiring the back end of the building, which isn't covered in scaffolding. But it is cool out here. All of these people's backyards face each other. This whole place is like the Mediterranean Sea. It is definitely like sea themed. Yeah. Like the walls are curvy and crazy, and like the colors are super like beach themed. Like the doors,
look at the
windows
look like sea kelp, like seaweed.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool. This would be like the trippiest house ever to live in. I can't believe it's from like the early 1900s. This seems like, I don't know, something not that old, you know? He was before his time for sure. Yeah, imagine if you lived in this house and these people were like, what the? When you were out on your balcony. Here's the roof. Interesting touches. Wow. He made sure everybody's fireplaces were in the similar areas so that he could put all of the chimney tops all together to be like more of a bigger like artistic object. So check it out. There's 8 fireplaces here, a whole bunch there, a whole bunch there, and these are everybody's fireplaces so that it can be more of like a artistic aesthetic. And it is, it really is cool. So this is where he kept the water tanks secretly in here. And then these are the fireplaces. And of course he had to top it off with the cross because he was very religious. Ready to go downstairs?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, the cross kind of looks like flowers.
I think that was the point too. Didn't it say it in the thing? I think it said that. That's your new bedroom in there. Go away.
Harry Potter's bedroom in Gabby's house.
These are cute. I like the little flower tiles. I'm gonna take a picture on my phone. Here's some more furniture that he designed for this house. This is a sewing chair. Check out this double chair. I told Lucas this is what's up, because you could like face different directions but work on your laptop. I love it. All right, that was awesome. Just finished the tour. What'd you think?
This
so
one,
nautical, so cool.
This one was different than the other one we went to.
Yeah.
They're all different, but they all have similarities because obviously they're all designed by
If you
him.
pay attention to like the tiny little details, there's so many. In fact, they said that like he handcrafted all the furniture to match the place because he didn't think furniture would go well with like how he designed it. So he like did the furniture and then he handcrafted the doors and the door handles, and like he didn't want to do numbers on the doors. He didn't think it like went with the theme, so he like made hieroglyphs or whatever they're called instead.
So you knew where you lived based on like the symbol on the door instead of the
lift, the elevator was so cool. Like I was like, this is from the early 1900s and it had a lift. Lucas said it reminded him of Disneyland. When, like, if you go to like Ariel's Grotto in Disneyland, it was very similar to that. It seemed like definitely like
something from under the sea.
Under the sea, Ariel vibes, Little Mermaid vibes. But it was really, really cool, and I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Epic.
Gaudi, what do you think of him?
Gaudi for the win.
Right next to Gaudi is another architect of the time who did this house. And it's funny because they're kind of competing against each other for who had the cooler design. So what do you guys think? Scaffolding or this one? It's hard to tell, but I love that. Also, a third architect is, they did that one down there. So these are all modernisme, if I'm saying that right, which we probably know that I'm not. It's really cool. I love it. Aren't these just all so neat?
Yeah.
It really is an epic day of architecture. So I'm pretty full and we had a lot of snacks and food out and about, so that'll wrap up the what I eat in a day. I think we're gonna attempt to take the Spanish subway for the first time, or the metro, as they say. Probably won't be that big of a challenge, but we'll see. Sometimes it is with like getting a ticket, you know, because language sometimes it's hard to find English and then you gotta buy the ticket, and yeah, so that's gonna be the next challenge, and then we are headed home. It was a very fun-filled day.
It was full of stuff. It was busy.
Yeah.
It was event-filled.
We are buying a ticket.
It's
It's happening. We're taking the subway. It's quite easy. Lucas says your hair is awesome. Processing tickets. Come on, tickets. Come on, there they are. Yeah, buddy. All right, here we go. This one, obviously.
We can take the stairs. We can take the stairs. Wow. Subway riding, holding on tight.